He said, I'd like you to take a seat because I've got a few stories for you. He said, I went to the doctor recently to have my blood pressure taken. The doctor took the blood pressure and he got up and was walking out of the room. And Henry said, what are you doing? And the doctor said, the machine's broken, I have to get another machine. Henry said, why do you say the machine's broken? He said, well, this machine says your blood pressure is 120 on 75. And he said, that's not your blood pressure. Your blood pressure usually sits at 150 on between 85 and 90. Now that's on medication. He said, so the machine must be broken. Henry said, no, that's my blood pressure now. The doctor did extensive blood works on him and discovered that his blood pressure was, his blood thinning was normal. He'd already discovered the blood pressure was normal. He found his blood cholesterol had come back to normal. He found that his blood sugars were normal. Henry had no more gout and he had no more stomach pain from stomach ulcers. So Henry's doctor took him off all medication because if he didn't, the blood pressure would go too low, the blood sugar would go too low, and he'd start passing out. The blood thinning would go too low and he'd start bleeding every time he knocked himself. What Henry had done, he had proved to his doctor that he could do it. And the doctor had to stop the meds or it would go too low. I believe it is our responsibility to prove to our health professionals that we can manage our health. And we say in Australia, the proof's in the pudding. The Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. I said, Henry, tell me what you eat for breakfast. He said, for breakfast I have a whole grain cereal. It might be millet, it might be whole grain rice, it might be buckwheat, it might be quinoa. He said, with that I usually put chopped fruit on it, and then I put coconut cream on it. This is interesting, 20 kilos lost in 4 months, having coconut cream every morning. He said, I usually sprinkle some of that ground flaxseed on top and chia. And he said, and then I'll have a slice of sourdough spelt bread. He said, I live in Melbourne and you can get beautiful traditional sourdough breads down here. I usually have avocado and tomato on that. He said, and I don't eat again till lunchtime, and that's usually about 6 hours. He said, for lunch I have a big salad. I have some vegetables, either baked, steamed or stir-fry. I always